Indianapolis is the world center of racing. That makes it the perfect place for the PRI show. Everyone who's anyone in the racing industry is here, and we'll take you on a personal tour next.
Motorhead Garage, the program that each week introduces you to and shows you how to install the latest and exciting and innovative products for your vehicle. Motorhead Garage is presented by NHOU Protective Coatings. Now here's your host, Dave Dobson.
Welcome to Indianapolis, the performance racing industry show. This is where racers come in the off-season to make deals to get ready for the next season. Everybody's getting ready for 2023. There are over 1,000 vendors on the grounds. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started. Dynabrade has been the name in buffing and polishing for 53 years, and they've been evolving that entire time, and you've evolved even more. This year, you brought something new with you, Matt.
Yeah, like last time we talked, we were dealing with our belt tools, which started the company 53 years ago. There's been applications where sometimes those particular tools don't meet the requirements of the fabricator. So we've been listening to the fabricator. We saw an opportunity, and we innovated with a newer style tool called our pipe belt polisher. It can actually wrap an abrasive and follow the curvature of the pipe from the size of 3/8 all the way up to 6-inch diameter. The tool itself uses an 1.5 by a 30-inch abrasive belt. I have here is a coated abrasive belt that's going to leave a grain finish. As I start the tool, I apply pressure on the arm, moving it back and forth. It follows the curvature or the shape of the part itself, leaving a grain finish as it's wrapping around.
Is it just the grain finish, or what else can I do with it?
You can remove some welds that are not too big for blending to make it look like it's a one piece, so it looks like it was not welded at that particular location. But you can also take it to the point where you take extra steps with the belts and go to the next step with non-woven, and next step would be a polishing belt. And then from there, you can take a virgin piece of stainless steel, like a stainless steel exhaust, and actually get a mirror finish if you were looking to do that.
What about belt sizes? What are my options?
Well, you can do belt sizes from a 1/2 inch by 30 to an 1.5 by 30. So basically it's about 4 different widths that you can use in belts.
If you need to buff, if you need to grind, if you need to polish, Dynabrade is your one-stop shop, dynabrade.com. The whole reason PRI is in Indianapolis because of the Indy 500, of course. This is a modern-day Indy car. The pole speed in 2022, 234 miles an hour. But this is what an Indy car looked like in 1914. This is a Duesenberg Special, made 100 horsepower, high-tech for the day, 360 cubic inch engine. It was driven by World War I ace Eddie Rickenbacker. He finished 10th in the race. Willie Haupt finished 12th in a similar car. By the way, Renee Thomas won the race that year, winning speed 82 miles an hour. Of course, safety is the most important thing when it comes to racing, and good looks are pretty important too. You could do both with a suit from Accelo Racewear. This is their brand new Nomex suit. They're rolling it out here for the PRI show. Now it's shiny, first of all, which is a little bit different for a Nomex suit, usually a pretty dull color there. So this thing looks great. It's also lightweight and it's easily breathable, really flexible. We'll tell you more about that in just a second here, but really revolutionary when it comes to comfort and safety, of course. You can get it as a 1 or a 2-piece suit, and you get your choice of an arm cuff style. You get the banded cuff, or one that's a little more like a boot cut, if you will. 3 different collar types you can choose. These are all customizable. You've got your choice of getting it with the epaulettes or without, and same thing when it comes to the belt, with or without a belt. So you can look cool on the racetrack. It's got a YKK zipper that comes from Japan. That's the biggest zipper manufacturer in the world, so they know what they're doing. You know you're getting quality when it comes to a suit from Accelo Racewear. There's a radio pocket inside, and you have optional foot stirrups, so that'll keep the suit down. That actually keeps you more comfortable, and it makes you more safe in the race car, making sure you're getting complete coverage. If you want to, you can add a Carbon X inner lining for extra fire protection. The standard lining is a moisture wicking inner liner, so that makes things more comfortable. And let's talk about comfort here. Side stretch panels, 360-degree arm gussets around this thing, extra flexible. You can stretch, you can move in this suit, and you can stretch when you're working on your car. Any custom design you want, you can get fluorescent and premium colored Nomex, and unlimited embroidery and logo placement. You won't find that anywhere else. From head to toe, they've got you covered at Accelo Racewear. They've even got your crew crew covered with some great looking shirts as well. You can find them at Accelo Racewear.com. Don't touch that remote. We've got more Motorhead Garage presented by NHOU Protective Coatings coming up after this.